I'ma do it sunlight. So what my eyes, that moment I visualize is coming. If you could see me now, see I'm gonna break through the life I knew. Been waiting, the dream come true. Still aiming. If you could see me now, if you could see me now.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Hobby Day, and it's been quite a while since I've done a Yu-Gi-Oh video, so I definitely want to do one this week. I'm sorry I didn't get to it last week. I know Overdress was kind of popping off, but it's been a little more chill this week, so I wanted to jump back into basics with some Cyber Dragon gameplay. I've been wanting to do a Cyber Dragon video for a little while since, you know, we got those first few Cyber Dark cards announced, and they're making it look like they want Cyber Dragon and Cyber Dark to work together. So I figured I'd take this opportunity to play my favorite deck. I've modified my build a little bit. This is what we're rocking with today. I had to check out the True King of All Calamity package since True King was banned, and I did put in the Psy-Frame package minus Lambda. The reason I didn't put Lambda in is because in most cases, when you can make a Lambda, it's usually better to make an Anaconda and spit out a Dragoon. It's just a better card right now. It might change in the future, but this is what I'm working with right now. So I've got a ranked match that I did that I want to show you guys. It was actually pretty cool. I'm going to hit you with some post-commentary, and we are actually up against Gren Maju in this one. So, without further ado, let's jump in. So, we actually won the Rock Paper Scissors and got to go second. Obviously, I prefer Cyber Dragon going second. It is an OTK deck. I didn't really know what I was up against until he does this. Starts off with a Lure of Darkness, banishes a Necroface, and as soon as I started seeing the cards he banishes, I realized what we're up against. And first thought I had was, here I am without Cyberload Fusion. Since I don't run Cyberload Fusion in my main or in my side, that might have to change, because banishing sucks. Now, he set a back row, but he actually kind of screwed himself with that set back row. He trade-ins the Orochi, which is actually a pretty solid play. Banishes 8/4 and Orochi, but it's actually an Orochi in his hand. So he had an extra Orochi that he summons from his hand, which is cool, I guess. Though once he saw all the Cyber Dragons banished, he probably maybe not wanted to play Orochi right away. Or if he's going... Then he does this. He already has a set back row, so this next move was kind of weird. He summons Deco Senka. Once I had to double check Deco Senka because the condition is that you have to have no set spell traps in order for Deco Senka to work, so it didn't work. But here's where he makes another misplay. I activate Galaxy Soldier, discarding Hurts. And he responds by using the Orochi in his graveyard. The thing about Orochi is that you can only use Orochi once per turn. So I figured he would have waited until I killed Orochi and then just brought it back. He lets me get off Hurts and Galaxy Soldier, and I'm like, alright, let's see if I can break this board. Discard the Cyber Dragon for Galaxy Soldier, go into Nova. At this point, we're only on 3 summons, so even if he has an Nibiru, we're fine. 4 for the Cyber Dragon, and 5 for Infinity. So I played that around a potential Nibiru. I take the Deco Senka, and then I Contact Fuse his 2 Orochis with my Cyber Dragon. I thought that was probably his biggest misplay, was summoning the second Orochi, because he left himself basically defenseless against the Cyber Dragon deck. At this point, I'm like, should I just swing? I'll just double check my graveyard. I can Monster Reborn something to keep extending. But I'm like, I already have a little fusion in hand. I don't need to make Anaconda, so I just go ahead and make Rampage. Mostly to pop his back row and leave his field empty. Once I destroy the card, I see what it is. I know what he's going for. I immediately use Infinity to negate it. Rampage, Descend, just a Kiryu, because I don't really need it. He doesn't have any monster to worry about. And I said Maxter, just in case. But we ended up taking the first game. Now, jumping into sideboarding, I didn't really know what to side. Pause this real quick. I didn't really think about it, and as soon as I was done siding, I realized that I was kind of an idiot. So he was playing a lot of spell cards, so I sided in Imperial Order. That was all I sided in. I should have put a little more back row hate, because He almost gets me with his back row in the next game. But let's check it out. I'm like, he didn't really do anything with the graveyard. Cosmic Cyclones. Man, if I hit the wrong trap card, I can fuck myself. So I was like, what should I do? So I just put in the Imperial Order and I took out Veer. Veer is usually the first card I side out. It's a good card, but I don't really always need it. He took a little bit siding against me, but once we got into game 2, I was actually surprised to see him go first again. And our hand was good for going first or second, but it becomes a little complicated with how he plays it. I was surprised to see Golden Castle of Stromberg, but I guess it's another pretty good way to start banishing cards for Gren Maju. That Dimensional Fissure was the one that would just, you know, made me kind of upset. Alright. I draw into a regular Cyber Dragon, and my first play here, I'm going to pause it. Well, I'm going to pause it after I make said first play, is Cyber Emergency. The reason I went with Cyber Emergency first out of anything, if you guys can guess, good job. If not, I'll tell you in a second. I was trying to bait out a hand trap. I technically was hoping that he had an Ash in hand. I wanted him to Ash me. Can you Ash with Fissure on the board? That's actually something I need to know. Because don't you have to send her to the graveyard to use her effects? So does Fissure stop her? Or does she just discard herself? Let me know in the comments. Sorry, dumb question. Either way, I was trying to bait out a hand trap because I wanted him to Ash me so I could hit him with Gamma. Because I love when someone tries to Ash me and I Gamma them and then get an Omega. It's mad fun. But that was why I went with Cyber Emergency first as opposed to summoning Cyber Dragon or Core. Let's continue. Obviously, the play goes unnegated, and I search out Hertz. My plan was to somehow get a Cyber Dragon to the graveyard with Core to end up getting Cyber Repair Plant to then get Galaxy Soldier. But I should have thought it through a little bit harder, but it's okay. So I special summon Cyber Dragon because free body. Summon Core, grab Repair Plant. Like I said, I was going to go for Galaxy Soldier if I could. Mind you, I kind of have to worry about that Fissure. Of course, Machine Dupe comes in clutch. Now we're sitting on 4 monsters with 3 of them being level 5 Cyber Dragons. I pretty much thought it was time to go off. Now, I didn't link. I went straight into Nova, though I didn't set up Nova's effect because all my monsters would have got banished anyway, so there was no point. So instead, I get rid of his monster and get an Omni Negate on board. Now I decide to link, though it still sucks that I can't use the Repair Plant. I do go into Anaconda, but here's why. Since we can't make Rampage, since all our materials got banished, we decided to get a second Omni Negate with Red Eyes Fusion. We have Hertz in hand, which doesn't really do much since it would get banished. We can't use the Repair Plant in hand, so I just said screw it, and we'll just get Red Eyes Dragoon and let these two kind of smack him around. We proceed to battle phase, and we attempt to attack with Anaconda. He tries to use Golden Castle of Stromberg. Rather than letting him banish cards on his next turn, I decide to use Dragoon to negate it so that way the card gets destroyed, and I don't lose any material on Infinity. I have plenty of cards in my hand I don't mind discarding, so I thought Dragoon was a better play, not to mention that his attack points go up. Hit him for some big boy damage. We almost won right there. We were just 600 short. I set Overflow even though I can't really use it yet, but if I summon the Hertz on my next turn, at least it becomes live for 1 pop. He tries to Necroface. I negate it with Dragoon. Again, we have plenty of cards in hand we don't mind discarding. So We discard the Gamma. We negate and destroy it. It gets banished. He banished it. We both banish top 5. He sets a card, and he actually quits the game. I thought I did pretty good. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments. I tried to play as optimally as I could. I know if I slip up against Gren Maju, they're going to drop a big boy on me, and I'm just going to get slapped and just die. I've actually played against Gren Maju in tournament. It was at a regional, and I knew so little about how it worked and how to counterplay it that I got smacked real bad. But I think I did pretty good. Again, if you guys enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments. If you guys want to see me play a different kind of deck, let me know in the comments. If you guys saw any plays or misplays that you thought I did and other plays I could have made better, let me know in the comments. If there's other techs you guys want me to try, I'm always looking to improve my Cyber Dragon deck. Again, let me know in the comments. Please drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. If you guys want to check me out on social media, those links will be down below. That's it from me, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Later.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning.